All right, y'all. So let's talk about it. I like to think about the future. Okay. I know it's been a minute since I have actually posted a video, but I saw this article and I said, this is a good website to share with you. This is mobulus.com. They specialize in app development. It's all things to do with business and applications and tech. So definitely check it out. But I wanted to definitely give some insight to what I found on the website. They published this back in February 2024, 15 future business ideas. And this is also good if you have children. They're trying to decide their futures and they really don't know, because I'm going to tell y'all this, we have to get ready. So small businesses, especially women who specialize in coaching, consulting, service providers, like you need to watch this. This is going to be so good. So, future business ideas from 2025 all the way into 2050. Let's have a conversation. So, we already know that at the time of this recording, we're in the middle of an economic reset. And I'm seeing people all over the web talk about how America's doing us wrong. And why would they let rent go up this high? Well, number one, they've been telling you all this was going to happen back in 2020. Okay. So 2021, 2022, that was your time to get ready. Okay. The real estate market was doing whatever it was doing. We already know that corporatocracy is a thing. But if you are a small business entrepreneur, if you're a small business owner and you're a woman, and I know this, everybody's going to say, well, what about men? I focus on women. Okay. I'm a woman. I know us. I know our emotions. I know our ups and downs. I get it. But you are going to have to buckle down. You're going to have to use some stoicism and you're going to have to get the ball rolling. So, what are some business ideas that you need to keep in mind? Okay, so those of you who are like struggling, trying to figure out how you're going to pivot, but this is the thing, even if you are a coach, even if you're a consultant, these are markets that are untapped, and these are markets that you could potentially tap into in the next coming years. Okay, so let's just go right at it. So 3D printing. Now everybody has familiarized themselves with some level of 3D printing technology. We know of it, okay? But we're talking about the normalization of this, okay? Normalization of these markets, which means this is going to be a norm. We're going to be seeing this on an everyday basis and not gasp and be surprised and shocked when we see this on TikTok and things of that nature. So the first is, like I said, 3D printing, three-dimensional objects. I've even seen this on, you can actually 3D print a dress in 3D. You can do 3D house printing, 3D food printing. Certain industries, there's, healthcare, automation, automotive, manufacturing, aerospace, and so many others. So that is actually going to be a thing, y'all. Like, we're going to see this on a normal basis. And I love how the website even breaks down the how it's going to be presented to the market. So you're going to see selling 3D printers, material software, and offer trainings. Provide specialized in technical 3D printing consulting and architecture, medicine, and engineering markets. And of course, number two, my specialization, online education, which is one of the best ways to educate. And I'm going to tell y'all this, teachers are going to consistently and continuously quit the educational sector. I'm telling you, the public education sector is going to have an issue. We already know that the Department of Education is on the table. And as growing pains happen with children, discipline, emotional unintelligence, lack of parental involvement is going to continuously be a thing. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. Teachers are going to be quitting. Okay. So we're going to see more online education emerge. And this is going to be a capitalistic roundhouse. I'm going to tell you this, like your Pearsons, your Hammer Mills, your like big, huge online learning and vendors in that space are going to just go crazy. So this is your opportunity. If you have an online platform or online education platform, I know we got a lot of these digital courses out here. Y'all need to make yourselves a digital actual business. Okay. You need to make yourself a company, because I could foresee like a lot of these organizations and learning companies, these big ones like Pearson, outsourcing and needing partners to actually like to be outsourced, so that a lot of these parents are going to be paying these companies in order to educate their children, because a lot of teachers, like the teacher shortage is going to get worse and worse and worse. Okay, so online education, what is going to be saving people time? It's going to, how is it going to be flexible for them? It's energy efficient, higher comprehension, which means you're going to be able to leverage people being at home, children being at home, and they're not going to be as distracted. Now, we're going to have some people that's going to still be distracted, just like it was in 2020. And the children really didn't understand the assignment. That this was their first time. It was a lot of emotions on the table. But I'm telling you, this is what is going on. Affordability is going to need to be a thing as well. So you need to set up your arsenal, set up your machines, get yourself together. Small businesses can create online courses, tutoring, and platforms for skill development. So those of you who are trying to get yourself together for personal mastery and personal development and professional development, this is an opportunity, you guys. Like, this is a really, really big opportunity. So building online platforms like your Kajabis of the world, your Member Vaults, your Teachables, Teacheries, memberships, like all of those things are consistently going to be a thing. Offering specialized courses in academic and professional domains. Corporations are going to be looking for vendors, so you need to get yourself together. Coaching and tutoring services, leveraging video, AI, and virtual reality. That is going to be a thing. Okay. So I really, really want y'all to start getting yourselves together, because I hate for you to, say you're going to do it, say you're going to do it, and then you get to a place where you can't. Okay. So I think y'all need to really be proactive. Like, even your children, like, start getting your children into understanding skills, understanding comprehension, understanding problem solving. Like, this is going to be big, big, big. And this is also opportunity for your children to learn and learn outside of the domain of the public education system. Also, collegiate and post-secondary education is also going to be, they're going to have a struggle too. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Okay. Automobile charging stations, people that are going to be, buying up or investing in electric vehicles and the charging stations, because there is going to become more normalized. I think that they're going to try to put it in, or try to anyway, with petroleum and gas and all of that. So that's going to start picking up, like your Teslas, etc. Electric vehicle charging stations, the infrastructure of it all, offering fast charging solutions and billing options with apps. So app developers are going to be necessary. Maintenance and management of charging networks. So people that are very good with their hands, technical, like all of that, they're going to need this stuff. Solar power, and being able to transform that electricity from the solar energy into electricity. So y'all get ready. But not only in just that, like when I scroll down and I look at the opportunities, you got to read between the lines. So designing, installing, and maintaining solar systems. Now, we already know that that's a thing. Like, there are already companies that are doing this thing, but small businesses, like, you have an opportunity. If you're very like interested and curious about solar energy and things of that nature, you do understand that there are opportunities to consult about policies, consult about financing, consult about incentives and power systems, manufacturing. I mean, the tech side of it all, like, literally, there's so much opportunity in that. So that's just something that you can think about. Renewable energy, let's keep going. Geothermal, biomass, and hydroelectric. Future businesses will be looking for renewable energy resources. So energy generation, storage, management, and distribution. Like there's opportunities to focus in on that sector as well. So, developing wind, solar, biomass, geothermal, and hydroelectric clean power projects, investing in renewable energy, infrastructure, and supply chains. So logistics and all of that vendor supply chain management, supplier management, offers the consulting in sustainability and clean energy adoption. Like I need y'all to look past, like I don't know anything about renewable energy, but do you know people, like these are individuals. Thought I heard a fly. Sorry. Thought I heard a fly over here. So no, there is just opportunity for you to consult, right? It's opportunity for you to consult. Outsourcing businesses. Outsourcing business. We already see this, right? So you got Fiverr, you got some other um types of organizations and businesses and websites that actually cater to outsourcing opportunities and professionals. You can outsource sales, you can outsource fast service, human resources, payroll, accounting, bookkeeping, etc. But we're going to see this blow up. It's going to be so normalized. Most people don't realize that they are going to be unemployable in a minute. There's the layoffs are going to get more and more and more. And I'm not speaking ill. I'm not being negative. These are just facts. Okay, these are just facts. We haven't seen anything yet. Outsourcing, let me see here, reducing operational costs, concentrate on core business functions. Guys, look at this business process outsourcing, which is what BPO means. Customer service, software development, marketing, and back office systems and things of that nature. So, automations, people that need their businesses automated, systems automated, especially if they have a lot of systems that are just janky in the back. Develop a platform to connect workforces across geographic areas seamlessly. So if you're a recruiting agency or you want to start a recruiting agency, you can have to where you are working with different smaller agencies like VAs and things of that nature in order to supply talent to small businesses. So domain focused services such as healthcare, legal, data entry. I mean, this is really like yes, we're going to have AI as well. Some people think like, oh well, AI is going to take over all of this stuff. They could, but there's still humans that thrive here. And AI can only go so far, and AI can actually be sophisticated, it can be advanced. Of course, things can, AI can get so good you'll think like a human is AI. You could probably think I'm it, but I'm definitely not an AI. I'm a 100% human. Let's keep going. Co-working spaces. Okay, so co-working spaces, I thought this was pretty brilliant. We already see that, right? So it's not anything that's new, but we are going to see a huge, robust boom with co-working spaces. So um there's like, I've heard of even Staples that are getting ready to shift into having a co-working space within their store. So we know Staples is selling office supplies and things of that nature, kind of like Office Max, etc. Office Depot. They're going to also, Staples is looking into co-working. So I think that's a brilliant idea. Sometimes you have to pivot. I also think that coffee houses like your Starbucks, like some of your local coffee shops, they really need to start thinking about designated co-working spaces, like actually doing more catering to that. Like I know they have like different desks and couches and things like that in the cafe space, but they really need to start thinking about having actual co-working space where people can come in and actually either rent out a space or rent out a little conference room in a coffee house. Like I think that it would be absolutely brilliant. But co-working spaces are going to be huge. So huge benefits is this, as you see, flexibility, community, which we're going to see more of because as people start to, you know, build their businesses, they're going to need like-minded communities and opportunities to meet. Cost efficiencies, innovation and efficiency, of course, networking and able to share, and also have private space to work. And then we're also seeing an increased population of people that are moving back home with parents. So people are going to be like, I ain't trying to stay home all day. I need to go somewhere and just like get into a space with other innovators. This is going to be necessary. Okay. Let me see here. And then so opportunities with the co-working space is going to be flexible rental workspaces for freelancers, remote workers, and startups. We already see that. Like this is, and everything I'm saying, like don't, oh, girl, we already know that. But this is going to be in mass. It's going to be growing. It's going to be super, super robust and magnified. Okay. So maintaining infrastructure, community events. So people get a chance not only to go to co-working events, but you also get a chance to network with those corporations or companies or businesses in order to bring your own events. Like you can have events there. So much opportunity. Develop software to manage bookings of spaces like conference rooms and things like that, billing and access control. Robotics, number 8. Okay, so robotics, we already know artificial intelligence, human robot interactions, and autonomous navigation. Design and engineer industrial and service robots. Y'all, okay, so we already know this is happening once again, but more so on the consultative side. I think that people fail to realize on a consultative level, there are so many opportunities on that side. So developing those components, accessories, software systems, billing, the infrastructure, the manpower, that's the masterminds behind these robotics, like human robot interaction. We already know that there's going to be a growing number of people that are going to be considered lonely. They're going to identify themselves as lonely, and they are going to want friends. So human robot interactions, the VR with the goggles, are going to be talking to each other, are going to be having friends with a robot. Like this, come on, y'all. Seriously, this is happening. If you want to learn more about what all of these ideas that are coming to the pipeline, definitely go to this website and have at it. And in the comments, definitely come back and let me know what you think, because I would love to know. But of course, I am cheering for you. If you like what you saw, just hit subscribe and share with someone that you feel would benefit from this. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure we're all ready. Have a good one.